What up YouTube? Welcome back to another Thirsty Richie video. In today's video I'm going to make a detailed explanation of the new All-Star Bar route, the newest, which is called Ultimate All-Star Bar. That's how we call it. And I'm doing this video because I noticed that a lot of people that are looking at this route for the first time, they're like, okay, how am I supposed to do this? And I think that's pretty normal because I've developed this whole route on my own, and so I didn't really explain stuff, and I think this route really deserves a detailed explanation because there are a lot of things and decisive factors that can really determine either your success or your result of the run. So without further ado, let's get into it. So first off, you just go here to the left and kill this guy and get the green later. And you kill this plane boss and get these 2 points. So the start is pretty similar, like it's the same until this door right here is the same as we do in 100%, what we do in 100%. So normally 100%, you go to the left because we wanna kill the boss. But instead in this route, we kill this guy and we go to Alter Rooster to make the first part of the race. But notice that if this guy has a bad RNG, like if he's around here in the corner, you better kill it later and just go to Alter Rooster immediately. So kill it is just in your way in this area pretty much. Okay, so you just do the first part of the race normally, it's really easy. Here you can also skip the bar. I'm just telling this because some people might not know about this, but you can skip with a well-timed double jump. You can skip the bar. Now you just drop here, you have the coin, the cash coin, and then you get this guy in the arm. And then from here, I prefer like to double jump here, and then let's grab this, and get these coins, possibly with a double jump, one double jump, and then you get this chick. But I should probably tell you that you can make a double jump to this, and let's grab this. If I can make it, okay, that's really hard because it reminds me of the SNES Jumping Construction Yard, and it's really hard, but it saves some time. But I don't think it's worth it. You just better double jump to this, and then let's grab this. So after you get the chick, we drop down, we kill this guy. Now we go talk to Mr. Potato. Then we use the boots to get the chick, get the coin. Oh wait, I missed the coin. Okay, and then we go back to Mr. Potato, and then we double jump, quickly double jump, get the cash coin, and then go over this place because now we're entering the boss room. Now kill this guy. You should have 26 coins at this this moment of the level. And you should have 30 entering the boss. Now you do this boss normally, hold down the green laser until the last 2 frames of health, and then just do a spin into it. I'm doing my own way for the storage, but you can do your own way, of course. Then you get these 2 coins. So we just have storage from boss now. We don't want to get rid of storage because we want to use it for the rooster later. Okay, so here we're going to make the shadow jump. Yep, I know that the whole community is going to be like, oh no, I have to do this jump again. Yeah, but if this can help you, for people who don't know, I have a video on YouTube dedicated right to this jump. There's displaying the right positioning of Buzz, the right camera, the right moment to turn Buzz, the right timing of the double jump, and a lot of stuff that can really help you for this jump. And even if that video exists, I think this jump is still so crazy hard that especially for beginners, that my video wouldn't probably have fully, but it's still a pretty good reference. So I suggest giving that a look. Okay, so just now you want to make this jump. I don't have much to say here. Like, make the jumper. Either watch my video or just figure out your own way to do it. Okay, so once you're the jump, get the cheat here. And then you drop down to this standard double jump to this coin and the coin down. This spin into this. And then you want to quickly double jump because we use storage for this. Now, thanks to the storage from boss, okay, here we jump once. Thanks to the storage from boss, we can now move during the rooster text box. So the rooster text box here is pretty short, so we only want to jump once, and then the second time we jump, the text box closes. So what we're going to do now is, when we come to this, we quickly double jump to this Rex cube, and once we double jump, the text box will close. And the race token will spawn. But it will spawn while we are talking to the Rex cube. So when the cutscene, the token cutscene ends, the game gives you back control of Buzz. Okay. So I'm gonna. Okay, now you hear the token spawning, and the game gives me control of Buzz because the animation is ended. But I have the text box, so I can move during the text box. Now, a pretty hard part here. We want to jump. We want to make our way over that token, jumping on the Halo. We want to do a single jump here and double jump here. And after we double jump, we can. I suggest just jump buffering. But it depends on how fast you can do this, because we wanna press jump 3 times, like 3 jump inputs to let's grab this. And depending on if you make these 3 inputs fast or not, depending on that you decide if jump buffering or not. So I'm not sure right now. Okay, I didn't. Okay, so I did jump buffer because I pressed the timing between the first jump and the second jump was not good, so I made it to the end of the text bar already. So I did jump buffer. If I didn't jump buffer, I couldn't make this because I still would have to make 2 double jumps to the token. But now I have 1 double jump because I buffer jump. I think that I hope that this my rambling was good here. I don't know if you really get all of this stuff, but yeah, here we go. Just if you realize you already came to the end of the text box, just jump buffer when you're ledge grabbing, and you will jump and the text box will not go. So now I have 1 jump and the text box goes away, and it is the 1 jump that I need to get the token. So now I just simply jump, and I have storage. I have storage from race, and now with the storage I'm gonna use the boots. Don't shot Mr. Potato because you're gonna use the storage. Get the 2 coins near Mr. Potato, and then yeah, get this. Now get the clean box, and the last part is pretty similar to the 100% route. Okay. Now we get these coins, and now here we want to get this chick, and we normally 100% you get on the skateboard to get the mother chick because it's faster, okay? But if we stand on the skateboard, the game gives us storage, and we don't want to get rid of the storage because we want to use storage for the collectible token. So if we got instead of like going on the skateboard, we just get the chick, then we drop down to this small box. Okay, we don't need the ledge grab, so we drop down to the small box, and possibly we double jump without ledge grab, and then get 1 damage and go to ultra. Now you just press keep on playing. You can move, so charge your spin, and close the text box when your spin is going to end. So now here we just simply smash double jump, and you have you have storage from collectible token. Here you don't have the skateboard, so you want to do something like this to get back here. And we want to simply make our way to him now. So, we have 47 coins. We need this one on the chair. Let's grab the chair. Hoping that this guy doesn't detect you. Okay, you don't need ledge grab. And now here, again I have storage, so keep on playing. Charge your spin. So these ones at the end. Mesh jump. Okay, now the last part of the route, the hardest part of the level, probably comes here. Even harder than the shadow jump. So after we get the storage from Ham's token, we're going to use the storage that we have to get the puzzle token, right? So we're going to do another dizzy spin, and when the dizzy out happens, we're gonna have the storage is given, right? When the dizzy out happens. So what we're going to do is we're gonna place Buzz in a precise spot with a precise camera, so an angle, and in order to get the puzzle token with the fastest and easiest combination of inputs. Why I say easiest? Because I swear that if you have the keep on playing as a level text box with the camera stuck and you're able to move after the dizzy out, your movements, like, it's really hard to control Buzz that way, because any up inputs won't work, or Buzz will move like or will randomly move. And even if you press, if you go like left, either left or right or down, or simply like these four directions, it just Buzz will randomly move, and he can change direction whenever he wants. So I noticed that if you make a combination of those, like down left, down right, the movements, like his movement is consistent. It's not random. He cannot change direction whenever he wants. So based on my experience on that, I figured out the easy setup to make your way to the puzzle token. So for this, I'm gonna use a picture to help my explanation. All right. Okay, so here, after you dizzy out, Buzz is going to be frontal. Of course, it's not going to be in that position. What we're going to do is moving Buzz from his frontal position to this position right here. So a little inclined to the left and a little bit to right, compared to the frontal position. And this is the perfect placement where to start the trick. Okay, so how can you figure out when you're in the perfect spot? So you can simply be based on his left arm. You see his left arm ends on this line. This line extends, has a dark extension here, a little darker than the table, than the rest of the table. So you can base on this. Let's say his left hand needs to be on this line. So it's quite precise, but if you have this visual cue, it's really helpful, at least from my experience. And another really important thing to consider, the visual cue, like of the right, on the top right. So the token needs to be visible on the top right, okay? And the ideal is to have this little space here. But even if you end up with the camera that ends here, or even it cuts the token still has to be partially visible. Of course, if your camera is if your visual ends here, then it's not good. You're most likely to not make the trick. But if it ends like here or here, like in this range right here, is good. You're going to make the trick. So now we're going to do, how do we make Buzz move from frontal position to this? Okay, so for this I'm going to use the game, so you see it. Okay, sorry. So what we're going to do to make first off the frontal position, we dizzy spin, then we walk attached to the wall, and after we pass him, we go a little to the right and then we stop. Okay, you see now the visual cue to the right. You see the my camera to the right is like doesn't cut the token. The token is fully visible. There is not the little space that I mentioned before, but it's still good. So what we're going to do here, how do we move Buzz to make him move to the position of the picture? So we're going to press fast down inputs, only down inputs like this, and you see every input is one time he moves slightly to the left and one time slightly to the right, and also he goes slightly backward. So based on this, with this information, whenever he moves to the left, the time you see move to the left and his arm in the position of the picture, you can start the trick. So this is probably a good position because his left arm, you see, it's on the extension, on the dark extension of the table. So what we're going to do here, we're going to press down left, and we're gonna hold down left for the whole animation until it does the hope, the last hope, which is the equivalent of, I think, 3 double jumps. Yeah, the last big jump to the token. We're gonna hold down left, and we will go upright, of course, because the controls are inverted, until, as I said, the jump to the token. So it's kind of like this.
To infinity and beyond!
Okay, now I got it. You see I got the puzzle token and all the 5 tokens. Let's go back to the picture. So as we could see, this route is not as hard as it looks, if you know what you're doing, of course. So let's just quickly repeat the steps for the setup. So after we dizzy out Buzz's frontal position, how do we make it to this position? We press quick and slight and light down inputs, so the Buzz goes one time to left and one time to right. He alternates, and also he goes a little backwards every time. When like the time he goes to left and his left arm is on this extension of the table, we press jump and down left at the same time, and then we double jump off the table while holding down left. And as soon as Buzz starts the high jump to the token, we switch from down left to up left or up right, depending on the position. If you're here, like to the left of the cabinet, you will press up right. If you're here to the right of the token, you will press up left. The last thing I would have to point out, I told you that the camera, like the token is visible in your camera, in your visual, but if the, if your camera is not like, if the token is not visible, how are you gonna do? Like I told you that most likely you're not going to do it, but what happens if you're going to have that in a run that you can see the token? The more the camera covers the token, and the more the camera is to the left here and covers the cabinets, the more you're going to be to the edge of the table. So you see Buzz here is there is the space between, like he's into the table, pretty much. It's not at the very edge, but the more the camera is to the left and covers the cabinet, the more you want to be here to the edge of the table. So if it covers like pretty much here, you want to be jumping on the very edge. There is still a range, like if the camera is too messed up, you won't be in any case able to get the token. But just remember that the more you're to left, the more you want to be backwards with Buzz, and so you will need more slight down inputs in order to make Buzz move more backwards. Okay, so I hope this last rambling I made here was kind of clear, because it was pretty hard for me to explain this last part, but I hope you got everything and you'll be able to make the setup properly. and this whole route, of course. If you have any doubts or any parts that are not clear of the route, let me know down in the comments. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope that thanks to this video more people are going to actually implement this in the newest 40-second route, and if yes, I'm happy with that. Yeah, thank you for watching this tutorial, and I'll see you next time.